everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my October releases video pretty much like on the last day possible. It is September 30th, so I'm going to edit and upload this, and hopefully it will be on your computers by the time October rolls around, because a lot of stuff is coming out early in the month. So let's hope that this shows up in time. So for how many books that I was super pumped and like really excited about in September, I feel like September had a lot of good releases, but they were a lot of just really big releases. And then I started looking through the October releases. I was wrong. October is like the big month. I feel like September we got like the really big titles. We got like Tower of Dawn out, which was like one of the biggest titles of the year. October has so many more in my opinion. So I'm gonna go through really briefly with no synopsis, but I'll just show you the covers for the really big releases and the really big sequels that are coming out, and then I'm gonna get into my 5 most anticipated releases in the month of October. So let's get into the big ones. So we have All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater coming out on October 10th. Turtles All the Way Down by John Green coming out also on October 10th. We have The Book of Dust by Philip Pullman coming out on October 19th. There is Without Merit by Colleen Hoover coming out on October 3rd. And we have This Darkness Mine by Mindy McGinnis coming out on October 10th. Moving into sequels, there's also a lot of these. We have Ringer by Lauren Oliver coming out on October 3rd. This is the second book in the Replica series. We have Into the Bright Unknown by Ray Carson coming out on October 10th. This is the third and final book in the Gold Seer trilogy. We have The Empress by S.J. Kincaid coming out on Halloween, October 31st, and this is the second book in the Diabolic series. We have The Knowing by Sharon Cameron coming out on October 10th, the sequel to The Forgetting. We have Sun Warrior by P.C. Cast, sequel to Moon Chosen in the Tales of the New World series, coming out on October 17th. On October 3rd, we have Haunting the Deep by Adriana Mather. This is the second book in the How to Hang a Witch series. And we have The Scarecrow Queen by Melinda Salisbury coming out on October 31st, and this is the third book in the Sin Eater's Daughters series, I think? Okay. That was a lot. I know. There are so many books coming out in October, and that's honestly not even all of them, but in my mind those are the big authors that I look for, or they are the big sequels that I've been waiting for. So you got all those. Let's get into 5 more releases in slightly more detail. My most anticipated release for October is The Last Namsara by Kristen Cicerelli, I think? Cicerelli. This book was kind of on my radar until I saw a video, which I will leave linked down below. It was just an author interview, basically meeting Kristen and her talking about her life growing up and writing and how it translated into this book. I have never related to a person more or been more touched and moved to tears by an author interview that is like 2 minutes long that I had by this video. I will leave it linked down below. It's amazing. Go watch it. You'll want to immediately pre-order the book. But this is set in a world where there is a legend of Namsara, a child who is of sky and light and spirit, who brings like laughter and life wherever they go. But they have a counterpart called the Iskari, I think is how you say it, but they are children of blood and moonlight, and they bring death and destruction wherever they go. So that is the legend that this world is based on. And we are following Asha, who is a dragon slayer. Can we talk about amazing heroine? Yes, I am all about some dragon. Well, I don't know, I like dragons, but if this is a world where dragons are pretty bad, I want some dragon slayers on my side. So we are following Asha, who is a very fierce dragon slayer, but she is stuck in a betrothal to a commander who kind of knows secrets about her, and therefore she is stuck in this arrangement. But when she gets the opportunity to escape her fate with this guy by killing the fiercest dragon in the kingdom, she obviously takes on this epic journey with, I believe, the aid of a slave boy. I'm assuming there's going to be a romance there. But everything about this just sounds amazing. Got a lot of secrets in the world and legends in this world. We have some dragon slaying, we have some serious heroine stuff. I'm just so excited for this book. I can't contain it. Also, just look at the cover. It's just so great, and this author is amazing. Seriously, go watch the video. It's like 2 minutes that will change your life. October 3rd, very soon. Very excited to get my hands on this. Switching gears, I'm going to talk about The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand. This is coming out on October 24th, and this is a book that I think I want to get my hands on and save until December because it sounds perfect for the Christmas season. This is following a girl, obviously called Holly Chase, who gets essentially Christmas caroled. She is visited on Christmas Eve by the 3 ghosts from A Christmas Carol, like Scrooge does, who basically show her how spoiled and rotten she is as a person and what she can do to better herself. And instead of doing that, she dies. So this is following her in the afterlife as she becomes part of this secret company called Project Scrooge, where she is now the latest version of the Ghost of Christmas Past, and she goes and basically does the same thing to other vile people and shows them the error of their ways every Christmas. She's been doing this for about 5 years now and watching her family and friends move on without her, and is just kind of stuck in this rhythm. And the synopsis just ends with, "Things are about to change." That's enough to intrigue me. This sounds so perfect for the holiday season. Cynthia Hand is a great writer. She's starting to like build her reputation. I am just so excited for this. So I definitely think I'm gonna pick this up closer to Christmas time, but it comes out on October 24th. Moving into a book that is perfect for the Halloween season though, I want to talk about The Devils You Know. This is by MC Atwood and comes out on October 3rd. This is gonna be the perfect like scary story for you. This is set in a small town in Wisconsin where there is a house there that has a lot of scary legends following it. Not many people believe them, but most of the legends are about the original owner of this house who cursed the construction of it. He murdered all the crows upon construction completion, and all of their corpses stained the earth black. A lot of scary things have happened surrounding this big house in this small town. When a high school decides to take a field trip there, because that's a logical decision, might as well take a whole bunch of teenagers to a haunted house, why not? 5 teenagers get separated from the group and kind of uncover the secrets that are apparently way more dark and disturbing and horrific than the original scary legends tell. So I'm assuming it's gonna get real scary real fast. And I'm very excited. This is gonna be perfect for the Spooktober readathon. I'm just so excited because I'm just accumulating all of these scary books, and I'm so excited for this one. So October 3rd, very soon. Next book I want to talk about is 27 Hours by Tristana Wright. This comes out also on October 3rd, and this just sounds awesome. The synopsis that I've been reading and the reviews that I've been reading for this are all very vague. I think it's just one of those books you just need to absorb the world and absorb the characters and lifestyle that they live in. But it sounds very sci-fi fantasy-ish. This is set in a world where there are monsters and there are colonies at war. Half of the colonies are raised to kill these monsters. They're called hellhounds. And half of the colonies are raised to preserve and protect these monsters. And it just seems like it's going to be amazing. It's following a cast of queer characters, which that's a trigger word for me already. I'm excited to read it. We are following some star-crossed lovers, one who is from the colony of people who are meant to kill the monsters, one from the colony who is obviously meant to preserve them, so they clearly can't be together, but they will be, and we're following a girl who's in love with her best friend. And this is also in a world where some nights get 27 hours. That's an interesting concept. I want to know the logic behind that, if that's relevant to the world, if special things happen in that 27th hour. This is basically a story about all of these teenagers who are kind of coming of age and learning about this world and essentially trying to protect humanity and protect the monsters potentially, because it seems like the humans are either going to go extinct battling themselves or the monsters are going to go extinct battling the humans. It just sounds epic and amazing, and if it's going to have queer characters in it, it's just going to make it better in my opinion, so I'm so excited for this. And the last book that I want to talk about is Berserker. This immediately caught my attention just because of the title, because I am a gamer and Berserker is just a key word that pops up in a lot of video games, so of course I clicked on it, and the title is amazing, the cover is amazing. This is by Emmy Laybourne and this comes out on October 10th, and this just sounds so fun. This is supposed to be a mixture of like an American Wild West story meets Viking Norse mythology. I know, that sounds great. So this is basically following siblings, a brother and a sister, who are fleeing from their home because of something that caused their father to die, their mother to leave, and their older brother to be accused of a horrific crime. We are led to assume that all of this happened because of our main protagonist, Hannah, I think? I forgot her name right now. These siblings are, in her brother's opinion, blessed with a gift, and in her opinion, cursed with a gift from the old Norse gods, where they are berserkers, which means when one of their loved ones is threatened, they go into an absolute killing spree. So, obviously, our main character can't control this gift, and I'm assuming this is what has led to them fleeing their hometown and this wave of destruction that she apparently caused. So, they flee from their small hometown in Norway and end up in the American West with a cowboy as their guide to find their uncle, to kind of uncover the history of this gift that they have and how to control it and just learn about it in general. So we're gonna have like kind of an epic journey sibling relationship, which sounds amazing. It's gonna have Viking influence. Everything about this is just clashing in the best way. So I'm so excited for this. It just sounds amazing. That's an amazing gift to just like lose your shit when your loved ones are threatened. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited for this book. So those are the 5 books that I personally want to talk about the most. There are endless books coming out in October. Like, it was very hard to narrow down to just 5. I was thinking about extending this video, but I didn't want to make it crazy long. So those are 5 books that I am personally really excited about. Definitely go check out that video I talked about below and just start adding books to your TBR like I am, because that's all I'm doing right now. Every time I do these videos, I'm like, well, there's like 10 more books that I want to read. So I'm sorry in advance, but that's what I do. Sorry. So that is gonna be it. What books are you the most excited about for the month of October? I hope you're reading some amazing books currently. I personally am. I'm reading like 5 books right now that I just can't put down, which is really great for me. So that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I will see you in my next video.